What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Neon Trash. I'm your host, Thomas the Tank Engine. Tonight we're going to be checking out a tripped out horror movie called Beyond the Black Rainbow. This is directed by Panos Cosmatos, the same man behind the prolific horror movie MANDY, starring Nicolas Cage. That was an excellent psychedelic throwback to the horror films in the 1970s and the 1980s. So you guys know this part. Check out the trailer, peep that shit, and when we get back, y'all motherfuckers are gonna know my opinion on Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Hello. My name is Dr. Mercurio Arborea, and I am the founder of the Arborea Institute. Through our unique blend of benign pharmacology, sensory therapy, and energy sculpting, we can guide you to a new, better, happier you.
Hello, Nana. How are you feeling? You look tired today. Have you had any headaches? And you don't know who you are or what you are?
You are about to embark on a great journey. Let the new age of enlightenment begin.
Very good. That's very, very good. You know, this is always the highlight of my day.
So Beyond the Black Rainbow marks the second film that I've seen by director Panos Cosmatos, and I gotta say, this movie is definitely a visual treat. The cinematography, colors, music, atmosphere, everything from the camera angles to the actors that the director has picked really helps sell his overall vision behind this film. This guy is the son of the same director behind the Sylvester Stallone flick Cobra. And I don't know about you guys, but that's fucking awesome. That's one of my absolute favorite 1980s action movies. But with that being said, guys, the movie Beyond the Black Rainbow is a visual experience. The overall story is kind of non-existent, and the narrative is very surreal. You have to kind of really focus, sit there scratching your head going, what the fuck is going on? Because everything in this movie is trippy, psychedelic. It reminds me of the movie From Beyond, but at the same time, it also reminds me of Stanley Kubrick's work. So there's a lot of scenes where there's zero dialogue, tons of ambient synthesizer. So the basic premise to this movie is slightly confusing. There's a young girl that's trapped in a facility underground, and there's this lunatic doctor played by Michael Rogers, who, in my opinion, stole the fucking show. That guy was scary as hell. Every single time he was on screen, I thought he was captivating. The young girl, she doesn't really say much, and she's apparently telekinetic, so they keep her trapped in this facility, and each and every day they kind of survey her, ask her questions, and put her through all these weird tests. It's scary as fuck. He's stalking this girl with this knife called the Devil's Teardrop. A fucking cool name. And that's it. That's the movie. It really doesn't set up these characters in an intricate way, but it presents it to you as if it's a fever dream, as if you're viewing it, you know, in a psychedelic LSD trippy sense. And I gotta say, that's fucking cool. This movie takes a chance with its visual style. It's a slow burn and it moves at a snail's pace, but that's okay. It wants you to feel like you're losing your mind. It wants you to feel like, you know, you're in a lucid dream, like everything you're seeing is a figment of your imagination, and that's awesome. There's not a lot of movies that get released today with those sentiments. But the question remains, how does this compare to his later effort, Mandy? Well, I gotta say, visually speaking, this movie really does feel like something from the late 1970s or the early 1980s, and so did Mandy for that matter. But with this movie, it's definitely a lot more experimental, a lot more ambiguous with its overall meaning, and the film Mandy has all of those hallmarks, all of those elements, but at its core, it's a revenge tale. So you kind of, I don't know, relate to the main character of Nicolas Cage a little bit more because you understand what the fuck is actually happening. With this film, you're confused, you're completely lost, and depending upon your own sentiments as an audience member, that's what will decide for you which film you lean towards. Personally speaking, I think they're both good, but this is definitely the director's earlier effort, and I gotta say, I preferred Mandy. I feel like that movie was the pinnacle, and you know, considering that's only 2 films, I really can't wait to see what else this director can release. I mean, my God, he's right up there with like all the, you know, modern greats, you know, Quentin Tarantino and Astron 6, who are constantly releasing awesome films themselves. Beyond the Black Rainbow was a real winner for me. I thought the visuals were fucking amazing, knocked it out of the park, definitely a trippy, interesting horror film, and out of 10 stars, I could award Beyond the Black Rainbow a solid 7.5 out of 10.